This 2023 BMW X3 M40i came into us for a new car Gtechniq detail. Even though the car was new, there was still plenty of contaminants for us to safely remove before cracking on with the protection. Keep watching as we're about to show you how we made this BMW clean, shiny and protected. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be walking through this new car detail on the 2023 BMW X3 M40i. So we started with a full wash and decontamination. The car had only 200 miles on it, but it still of course needed to be decontaminated fully. The dirtiest part of any car is always the wheels, so let's get started there first. So we used brake buster on the wheels, foamed up nicely to clean the wheels and the tyres in one go, and then I hit it with an eye remover as well. Tyres were scrubbed with the Detail Factory tyre scrub brush, just to pull out all the browning and any dirt from the tyres ready for a dressing. As with all 4x4s, the arches are quite high up and tend to get quite muddy, so we blasted those out as well, just with a high pressure nozzle on the jet wash. So now that the wheels are all washed, we head on to the bodywork. So we hit it with some citrus pre-wash and some snow foam over the top and let that dwell for as long as possible. As the snow foam was dwelling, I grabbed a Detail Factory Ultra Soft brush and some APC, and I went around the nooks and crannies on the gloss black plastics and stuff like that. It's crucial just to make sure that you're not going to inflict any more damage when you're trying to remove the contaminants. After the pre-wash and the rinse down, I noticed there was a lot of heavy dirt on the back of the car. There's only one thing in my mind, that was Shine Gloss FÖRST. It's pH 13, sprayed that on the back of the car, let it dwell for a little bit, and as you can see from the clips you're probably watching right now, it's ripped all of that straight back off. After I've rinsed off the pre-wash, I was happy with how the car was looking, so I was ready for a contact wash. So I grabbed my bottle of G-Wash, bucket, grit guard, my wash mitt, and I safely carried out a contact wash on the X3. After the contact wash, rinsed down the shampoo, and it was time for the first step of the decon. So I grabbed some W6 iron and fallout remover from Gtechniq, sprayed that all over the car while it was still wet, and just let that dwell for as long as possible. Obviously, when it's this kind of weather, we can let it dwell for a little while because it's not going to dry out. So this process actually revealed quite a lot of contamination, a lot around the wheel arches, the back of the car, where brake dust can build up, and also if the car's transported by rail, you can get a lot of rail dust on there. So it's always worth doing this step before you clay as well, because that's going to remove a lot of the iron that's going to nasty up your clay bar. To neutralise any leftover chemicals, I hit it with some pH neutral snow foam once more, just to dwell into all the nooks and crannies and pull down any chemicals. Before we take the car inside, of course, we had to dry it off first. So for this car, we used a Rag Company liquidator, big, thirsty, twisted loop drying towel. Of course, you can reach for an air blower like the Airblow GT or something like that. We did actually use an air blower once we got it inside the unit, just to get any water out of any nooks and crannies, but just when it's outside, get the majority of the water off with a nice big liquidator. So after it was dried off, time to move it inside, and let's crack on with the detail. Bill, you're up.
Hi, I'm Bill. Some of you may not know me. I look after our trade guys. I do the odd bit of detailing, and of course, I started Detailing World, or helped co-found it with John. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about that X3. We decided that the carpets were looking quite dirty, so we took the Labocosmetica carpet brushes out. These are brand new into the shop. They've got brass filament incorporated within the brush, which help lift up a lot of dirt. If you want to take a look on the website, they're now available. The mats were fully cleaned, and we decided that we use Smart Fabric i1 from Gtechniq. This helps create a hydrophobic barrier on the mat, which will help them repel dirt and water, etc. So it will keep the interior cleaner. All of the fabric areas within the car were coated with i1, which will help keep the fabric looking tidier for a much longer period. Next up, we looked at the leather. All leather surfaces were coated with L1, the Gtechniq leather guard, which helps create a dye blocker and a friction coating, so will help maintain the leather looking good for a long time. Moving on to the wheels, we decided that Alex was the best man for the job. Alex enjoys coating wheels. We got the wheels off and put them onto the Poker Premium wheel stand, where he then used Gtechniq Prep to clean them up, just to make sure that they were fully clean and ready to accept the Gtechniq coating. We used Gtechniq C5 as the coating on the wheels. This will give a 12-month protection as long as the wheels are maintained correctly after the coating's been applied, which will help repel dirt, brake dust, etc. Keep the wheels much cleaner for much longer. Day two, we moved on to paintwork and glass. So myself and Josh, we used Gtechniq Prep over the car to make sure that the paintwork was all ready to accept the Crystal Serum Light. This was applied using the AP2 applicators that come supplied with the Crystal Serum. And then we buffed off with pearls from the Rag Company. After we applied Crystal Serum Light, we used the brand new XO-V5 from Gtechniq. Super hydrophobic coating, it's a topper, can be used as a standalone, super easy to use, very easy to buff off. XOV5 can help maintain your car for longer, making it much easier to clean. If you go through a rainstorm, you'll find that the car seems to be cleaner. Finally, we use G1 on the glass. After the installation process of G1, we used G2, the residue remover, to make sure that we had cleaned the glass fully and that the coating had bonded correctly. But it then leaves a really nice coating on the screen, which will become super hydrophobic, meaning that hopefully you will have to use your windscreen wipers a lot less.
So, by the end of day 2, the car was complete. The customer came in the next morning and picked it up, and she was very happy. Luckily, the paintwork was in really good condition. Obviously only 200 miles on the clock, but you still do see some really, really poor condition cars that are brand new. This is a testament to the customer not having it washed before bringing it to us as we asked to do. So thank you very much. So that is it for this video. Really hope you enjoyed the process on this X3. Let us know what you thought about it in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more videos. Remember, keep it clean and keep it shiny. On this occasion, we use X Snow Foam and X APC together with a detail factory brush.
You could just say Primus.
It's meant to be a Gtechniq though.
Oh, of course, yeah.
After rinsing down the shampoo, we did another decon stage, so we applied some W6 eye remove. Before we... This is a cool shot, I like this shot here, this is cool.
He's a distinguished gentleman. Oh yeah, I'm not going to do chainsaw operator, veteran detailer and all that. Got this, no, that's rubbish, shut up. And you remove it, give the roller on, and full stop, and start again. So we would suggest a glass coating, which will help you. What will it help you do?
See better at that.
That's the one.
So that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed.